Hey guys, it's Anthony. I'm here to do another movie review. And this film was another movie. What can you guess? Also recommended to me by my friend John, Detox. This is a film that was released in it was released in 2009 in British cinemas, but it didn't come here in cinemas. It only came out here direct to video, which I was trying to figure out because I had never heard about this movie before, and my friend told me about it, and then I noticed it came out in 2009. I would have been like, I would have known about it by now, but then it was like, no, it came direct to video. That's why. And it's a real shame too because I kind of wish this movie had a theatrical release uh, here in the States. So anyway, this is a movie. This was directed by Christopher Smith. It's about a girl named Jess who, has an autistic son, and she's trying to go on this trip with her friend Greg, and she's like going over there, and they're like by Florida. By the way, the movie takes place in Florida. So they're in Florida, and they go on this boat trip, and she looks kind of frantic. You don't really know why. She kind of looks shaken up, and they're all asking her, "Is she all right? Is she all right?" She's like, "It's fine. She's just stressed." So they all get on a boat, and then they get on this. They go to shore, and all of a sudden, when they go pretty deep into the ocean, this giant storm happens, and they're not sure exactly why. And what else can I say? Oh yeah, they're trying to like one of the. So they're like they get into this storm, and then there's a pretty big storm and knocks down their boat and all. And then they're trying to, since they're so far away, their boat's broken. They can't get back, so they're like stranded. And then all of a sudden, there's this giant ship that comes up, and they're like, "Oh, cool! It's just a giant ship." So they get on this giant ship, but they notice no one's on the ship. So when they get on this boat, a lot of weird stuff happens, and it's pretty freaky, you know. Uh, it's one of those psychological thrillers that kind of messes with your mind, which I really like. It's sort of like, I don't want to give the comparison because it would kind of spoil the movie, but I will say that when you watch this movie, there'll be parts where you'll be like, "Wait, what?" It's like, "Didn't that?" You know. So it's like, it's kind of like a mixture of that. But I do recommend this movie. Very creepy. The blood effects are really good. You know, wasn't really any gore. I thought the story was well done. I thought some of the characters were decent. Interesting note. This was actually one of the first films that Liam Hemsworth was in, and he actually played a character named Victor. So if Liam Hemsworth's fans are out there, and want to know where he got his start, this was one of his first movies. So yeah, I believe this movie is on DVD and Blu-ray, although I do believe that the Blu-ray is out of print. But the weird thing is that there's a British Blu-ray that has a bunch of features that we never got here in the States. When it came to the States, it got like nothing. I think I got a trailer and that was it. But I watched it via Amazon Prime, and that's where you can watch it too. And I think it's available for free on Amazon Prime if you have a subscription. So I highly recommend you check it out. It's one of those movies that really should have gotten a theatrical release here in the States, and I think it would have done really well. And maybe it's just me, but I kind of would have loved to seen a sequel too. I don't know, kind of see where the whole story goes from there. See, this is a movie that should have gotten a sequel, not Joker. I have my opinions on Joker, but yeah, that should have never gotten a sequel. But besides the point, I recommend you go see Triangle. It'll mess with your mind, mess with your head, and yeah, I think you're gonna be in for a real treat for this one. So yeah, that's my review of Triangle. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next review or video, whatever.